Okay, so we will go ahead with the next topic, that is Fiori standard SAP approach. In our last session, we discussed about the business group, business catalogs. Now we will try to understand actually how SAP has created the different kind of business catalogs and business groups and business roles, and why we still really need the security consult to design the different business group. This is very close to the function. I mean, functionality that we need to understand as a functional consultant, because in any project when we are doing the implementation, we need to take care about all the user authorization and metrics and all the things. Also, we need to explore all the different kind of applications, and we need to understand what are the different applications which are useful for the business. That is why we need to first understand what is the SAP standard approach behind that. Okay, so I will quickly explain you here. Let's say I will try to put some applications here. Okay, let's say we do have two kind of application. Okay, I am putting here as application one. Okay, app 1, then I'm putting app 2. Okay, here app 2, and also let's say there is a app 3. Okay, let's take an example. All these three applications, okay, all these three applications are related to some of the functionality or some we call I you can say some. Just a minute. Yeah, think this is better. Okay, let's say these are the three different applications which are related to the production planning functionality. Okay, I'll put it here, production planner. Okay, production planner. So normally my production planner needs these applications on a day-to-day life. Okay, there are multiple applications, but I'm taking one of the example. Okay, at the same time, okay, we do have at the same time we do have capacity planner, or let's say procurement planner sitting here. I'll put here for understanding, let's say capacity planner. Okay, capacity planner, and my capacity planner may need a different applications, set of applications. So let's say I'll put with different color. My capacity planner may need app 1.1. Okay, app 1.2. These are the different application, app 1.3. Okay, so I'll put here like this. App 1.1, app 1.2, app 3.3. These are the capacity planner which normally needs. Now what happened? SAP has created some business groups and business catalogs based on this application. Let's say for a production planner application, SAP has created one standard business catalog. Let's say business catalog is A. I'll put a name A. Okay. At the same time, what SAP did, SAP must have created one business group, standard business group. Okay. And the standard business group is, let's say, B. Okay. So what will happen? We discussed in our last session also. These applications will be assigned to your this catalog. At the same time, these applications, all applications will be assigned to your business group, that is B. At the same time, SAP must have created the different business groups and business catalogs for capacity planner. And let's say this could be, I'll put it as a C, and this could be, I'll put it as a D. Now these applications, with the help grouping these applications will be grouped here in the business catalog C and business catalog D. Okay, all set of applications will be available there. Now also SAP has created different groups, that is nothing but your roles. Based on these catalogs and based on this group, there are business roles. So I'll put here as a standard business role. Okay, standard business role, and the role name is, let's say, AB. Okay, we'll make it little big. Yeah, standard business role name is AB. And if you go into the Fiori library, you will find out there is a production planner role. Okay, the same way SAP must have created one separate role for these catalogs and this C and D catalogs as a separate business role, and that role could be the capacity planner, let's say. Okay, capacity planner. Now what will happen, I'll try to connect these things. This will be like this, and this business catalogs and business group will be assigned to this role. At the same time, this business catalog and this business group will be assigned to this role. Now, when user is asking for any role, let's say user want to access this application, app3 application, okay? So he will go to the security consultant. Let's say user is sitting here. I'll put here as a user, okay? So I'll put here user, user ID 1, okay? Now let's say user want this application as well as this application. So normally if we will be able to assign this role to that user and this role to that user, what will happen? Let's say at a very initial level, I'll try to explain here so that you will understand. Let's say security consultant has assigned this role to that user. At the same time, he will assign this role to the same user. Okay, then what will happen? His launchpad will look like this. I will put here launchpad. Okay, his launchpad I will make with some, oh sorry, his launchpad will look like this. First, at a very top level, there will be the group, correct? Here it will say GROUP group B, and here it will say group C. Oh, sorry, group D. And below that, this all applications C will be able to in that sequence. Application 1, then application 2, oh sorry, then application 2, and then application 3. At the same time, these application will also be there, correct? It will like this. The user will be able to see application 1.1, application 2.2, and application 3.3. All these application will be accessible for that specific user. So this is very standard business approach, or this is very standard SAP approach. But my requirement is, let's say the requirement is like this. We want to have this kind of nature, this kind of access, let's say. Let's say we want, I'm just removing this thing first, okay? The requirement is that user will perform production planning only with this application, and he need to have this application and this application access. And we don't want this application here, okay? So this is the requirement. As per standard approach, that is fine, okay? With if we will be able to assign this role to the user, that will be perfectly fine. We will get all the accesses here, but that is not the requirement. The requirement is something the planner or that person, the specific user, should be able to access production planning application 1 and maybe the capacity planning application 2. But we don't have that kind of roles. Now we will go to the security consultant in that case, correct? So I'll put here Normally, what security consultant used to do? Transaction code SU01 or PFCG. With help of this transaction code, what security consultant will do? It will try to get this role, assign it to here, and then it will go back and it will assign, this will be the case as of now. Okay. So as of now, that is the thing happen in the standard business practice. I'm sorry.